Supreme Rising, Divine Being, doing divine things, Supreme Rising. So, today I decided to go live and share a bit of what I've learned on my journey regarding detachment. When I was younger, I thought something was wrong with me because I was different. And no matter how much I would do for people, no matter how much I was there, I would be there for people. People will always leave me, right? So I thought that I was cursed. When in reality, I was being taught by my experiences how to be alone. You see, we cross paths with many people in our lives. And when we cross paths with certain people and individuals, we cross paths to learn a lesson. So sometimes these lessons come through hardship, pain, betrayal, hurt, abuse even. So I will never forget when I was younger, I would make friends. And when I would meet people, I would always get so detached to them, so attached. Not detached, attached. And when it was time for them to leave, it was very unaccepting for me. So I will always cry. I died 1,000 deaths. I apologize about that. So when my buddy and I departed, I experienced this very heavy soul cry that I will never in my life forget. I've never cried so hard. Well, I have, but this cry was like no other. It's like it was just like I was literally crying out to the universe, like, why? Because at that point, say I was about the age of 20, probably 23, 23, 23, 23, 24. And it's like at that point, it hit home. It's just like, why? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why do people always leave me? So it wasn't, this cycle pretty much continued until I learned how to be alone. The cycle repeated itself until I learned how to not attach myself to people. Now that I'm on a spiritual journey, it hits home in a different place, in a certain way, because I know my place now in people's life. I know that I'm not placing people's life for, permanently. So when I meet people, it's like now I experience the exact opposite. It's like people don't want to let me go. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's just a part of the journey. We just cannot always hold on to certain people forever. You understand? So throughout my spiritual journey, I learned, I mastered being alone. I was already alone prior to. It's like throughout the years, I was like getting there, but every time someone would come into my life, I would just be codependent on them again. It's like that codependency was triggered constantly because of my deep wounding that I needed to deal with from childhood. So I began to deal, once I began to heal, now I'm just at a place now where I accept, and it's been this way for like a year now. I accept. I'm very quick to detach myself from absolutely anyone. Very quick to detach myself. And I do not experience that codependency because that wounding that was, that existed within me no longer exists. So I don't feel that codependency anymore, and I don't feel codependent on anyone else's energy or codependent on absolutely anyone for that matter. So when I meet people now, it's like I know my purpose in their life. I know they're not, it's not, I'm not there permanently. However, sometimes it's just like, you know, um, also something else that I've experienced a lot of times. Whenever my contract would be up, when I'm dealing with people or helping people, and I refuse to let them go, those people would turn on me. The same people I helped turn on me. That's something that repeated throughout my life constantly. It never failed to this very day. It never failed. Everyone that I've helped to this very point, right now, turned on me. Turned on me. Every single person. People I was talking about online, all of them, everyone. But now I'm at a place now where it never hurt, like it doesn't hurt. I accept it because I understand the metaphysical of what is taking place. The fact that, for starters, they are not my blood type. So they are hybrids. They are conditioned to turn against me at some point or another. And that's something I had to learn as well. When I learned about blood types, I understood that these people, these hybrids are conditioned to turn against people such as myself, those who have, Rh negative blood types. They are conditioned to just turn against us. So I become accepting of that. So I do what I have to do, but I accept it. I accept it, but I'm not. It's like I'm not bitter about it. I know my purpose in my life, in their life. I am to help you, and I am to move forward. You know, and if I don't move forward, you're gonna turn on me. You know what I'm saying? So it's best I move forward before we just. So now I know. Prior to, I did not, but I learned about the blood types. And, once I learned more about the metaphysical of the blood types and the fact that they are hybrids, that they are conditioned to turn on us. So, one moment. So, it doesn't bother me at all, you know? And it's so, I mean, it is actually, for myself, very astonishing, at the fact that I'm able to accept, because there was a time when I didn't. I literally cried. I would literally cry when people would leave my life without, like, I just did not understand. But, now it's like, I've reached this point of my spiritual journey where, I've grown so much that I just accept. I accept, you know, and I don't, it's like, I'm not I'm not bitter in the sense of, I'm not bitter at all. And I don't view it as, I don't view the hybrids as, oh, they're gonna turn on me, so I'm not gonna help them. No. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody are going through the same experience, the same spiritual journey. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm there to teach you a lesson. You are here, I'm there to teach you a lesson. Once you learn, you know, I go about my day. I go about my life. So this one particular person, the one that I helped, reached out to me. The one that when I got arrested, a few days ago, was that? I was arrested for like 24 hours. And I was there to help this particular woman, this young woman. And I did what I was there to do. However, it's like after I left her my information, I did leave her my information, in case she need any help. However, I kind of wish that I didn't, because now she don't want to let me go. Now she don't want to let me go, and it's like, I know, but it's like, in order for me to build a friendship, one, you have to have my same blood type. That way, I know you're not gonna turn on me. You know what I'm saying? Two, the second thing is, what is it? Okay, blood type, right? That's one. The second thing is, there has to be an even give, an even give and take. Okay, so I learned throughout my journey as well how a lot of times I would always be the one who would be given, and a lot of people take. Not many people will reciprocate, that of what you get. And a healthy relationship of any sort consists of an even balance of giving and take, of giving and receiving, right? So it's like many people don't have that much to offer to a spiritualist, someone who is highly involved. Even within a spiritual community, it's like I'm the black sheep, even in a spiritual community. In a spiritual community, you know what I'm saying? And I noticed that as well. It's like our knowledge, yes, we have similar knowledge, but my knowledge is even that advanced. It's like even they view me as like, but for someone who's highly gifted, such as myself, I can only allow someone to my space, to my personal space, in my personal life, who are just as gifted as I am. Who can who can manage to who can manage a even giving and receiving friendship. You know, so that's what people don't understand, and that is why a lot of people feel unfulfilled within their friendships and their. Oh, sorry, I did that yesterday. I dropped yesterday in the video. I apologize. I will say I'm human, but I'm not. So a lot of people don't understand the importance of a balanced relationship of all sorts, and that's why they feel unfulfilled because they're not feeling reciprocated for that of which they give. You know what I'm saying? It's not being returned back to them energetically, spiritually, emotionally, and I'm all about that. And it's pretty hard out here in these streets for people like myself. This is how I am. When I'm out, I connect very well with people, very well. I connect with people, and people love being around me. They just love me. They just love me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the ball. I'm just the light, the ball of light. You know what I'm saying? The life of the party. But it's like when it's time for me to go, it's time for me to go, and you will never see me again. And it's like it just I kind of it gives me joy to know that temporarily, not even temporarily, but it gives me joy to know that these are moments. It's like when you meet me, I leave you with the impression you will never forget. Like the woman told me when I was in prison. She said, "I will never forget you." She said, "I will never forget what you've done for me." And for those who aren't aware, I posted it in my previous video. You can check that out. 24-hour arrest experience, where I helped the single mother get back to her children. She was stuck in a situation. She was arrested for days because she was set up. So anyway, I get joy off of that. It's like when I meet people, I leave them with an experience that they will never forget. And it's like I do what I have to do, and then I'm vanished. I vanish, and you will. It's like you will never see me again. But that joy that they feel, that enlightenment, that impression that I leave, it's priceless. It's priceless. It's priceless. So that's my journey. You know what I'm saying? That's my journey. So I learned how to not detach. To now to the point where now I'm just a pro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a pro at it. It's like I enter your life, you know what I'm saying? It's all fun, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm out. And I'm going about my life. And people, it's like not many people come across people like myself who are pure at heart. So they be wanting to hold on to that. They want to hold on to me and my energy because they never experienced that type of, you know, they just never experienced a person such as myself. Someone who don't want anything from you but the best for you. Someone who's going to tell you just the truth and nothing but. Someone who's there to put a smile on your face. I'm here specifically to put a smile on your face. And that's how I appear in people's life. Like I told the girl, I said, believe it or not, I'm here just for you. I'm here to help you. I appear as if, I appear in a light, in a being light angel. You know what I'm saying? I'm here just for you. How can I help you? What can I do for you? How can I make your life easier? Oh, you experiencing this? Here's how you make it through that. Oh, you need this? I don't have any money on me, but I can grant you with a good luck streak. That's moi. And then leave them completely speechless. It's the way they speak of me. You know what I'm saying? It's wow, I met an angel. I met an angel. And a lot of times, my experiences in general taught me how to be that as well. Because a lot of people entered my life as angels. Specifically for a reason. And when I saw that, it's like I would love to be that for someone else. But then I was not aware of my abilities and how powerful I am. But I always wish that I could be that person who could enter someone's life and be that angel for them. And now I'm there. And it gives me great joy. And it gives me great joy. So I'm guided by my ancestors, through my intuition, to help certain people. It's been a minute now. I have to take a minute to deal with family matters and take a minute for myself. You know what I'm saying? To balance myself again so that I can get my best self. So next week I'll be back out, doing what I do. And I love it. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I swear I love it. It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. But I have many experiences where um where I do this. This is what I do. I'm here on this planet to do that, to be a light in someone else's life. And it gives me great joy doing so. I sleep good at night. I sleep good. I have no worries. I sleep good. It's healing. It's healing for them. It's healing for me. But I love showing people a good time. I do. I love showing people a good time, especially those who are normally when I come across people that I am to help. These are people who are going through shit in their motherfucking lives. They just be having it up to fucking here, and then out of the blue, I appear. You know, and it shifts their entire life. It shifts their entire concept of thinking. Whatever it is that they are going through at that moment, it's like it transmutes into a miraculous experience. And I make sure I tell them my story. Everywhere I go, I make sure I tell them my story. Because my story inspires them. My story gives them hope, faith, restore. My story restores their hope and faith. You can't put a price on this. You just can't. When I was younger, I've always had dreams about making this world a better place. How can I make this world a better place? I thought about the homeless a lot. Like, you all don't see this. You all don't see these humans out here on these streets. No food, no money. It's cold. You all don't see this. I wish when I was younger, it was one of my greatest childhood dreams to help the homeless. And then once I experienced everything that I experienced, that dream expanded to me helping people such as myself, single mothers, children, prisoners, drug addicts, people who are abusive. It just became my dream to help them because of what I've gone through. And because I managed to overcome those experiences myself. And because I've created the formula to overcome. So, it's what I do. So I decided to, go live because it's a lot of intense energies, going on. I brought tower moments, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't too, those towers had to come down, y'all. They got to come down. We can no longer just sit in this in the in the dysfunctional behavior in religious systems that we are, we could just cannot, it cannot. And because I know so much, I can no longer sit quiet about it. So I speak the truth. And when I do that, I like to balance out with positive energies too. So I guess I'm gonna stop here before my laptop freezes and it ends, and then I have to do a continuation just to say bye. All right. So thank you for joining me. Peace, love, and light be unto you. And until next time, I say. Oh, my laptop just froze.